In this video, you will learn how to set your Z-axis origin without cutting the part. Make sure the tool is securely locked in the tool post and that your piece is secured in the spindle. If you need a refresher on how to set the center height of a lathe tool or setting up a part inside the spindle, please re-watch videos Lathe 1 and 2. Make sure that the face that you touch off on is a machined surface for the greatest accuracy. And lastly, make sure that the tool and the part are free of chips and oil. Move the tool so that you're about 1/8 of an inch away from the surface you want to touch off on. Using a piece of paper as a feeler gauge, wiggle it back and forth as you move the tool slowly towards the part. You should feel the tool pinch the paper to the part, and it should drag a little bit when you pull it out, but not tear. If the paper tears because it's pinched too tightly, you'll have to start the process again from the beginning. So now if we look at the way this is set up again, we can determine that the tool is now the thickness of the paper away from the part. By measuring the thickness of the paper, we'll know down to the 1,000th of an inch how far away the tool is. And all that is left to do is to tell this information to the digital readout by entering this in for the Z-axis. Let's take a look at another variation for a different kind of tool. For this parting and grooving tool, sometimes you'll need to set the offset on the opposite side of the tool, but you can still touch off on the left side. The first step is determining the width of the tool, and you want to use your micrometers because you'll want a very accurate measurement down to the 1,000th of an inch. I've sped up the film here, but you want to use the exact same procedures for the paper feeler method for touching off this tool. The right side of the tool is now the thickness of the paper plus the tool thickness away from the part. So if we just add these together, we get our offset. And the last step is just putting this number into the digital readout. The numbers I used are just representative of this tool. Remember to measure each tool as every tool will be different.